Hey everybody, I just picked up a copy of a Steinberger Headless guitar for a really good price since it was broken. I've had a few of these in the past and they all seem to have the same problem. I'm going to show you how to fix that. These Overlord of Music bridges have a 2-point tremolo, and these posts are put into a soft metal, and what happens is you tune the guitar and the post will keep going forward and you'll never be able to keep your guitar in tune. I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. We're going to first start by removing the strings. These are your tuners. You're going to turn them and this claw is going to come forward. Then you can get the ball end of the string out. Once your strings are removed, you're going to turn this knob to loosen the adjustment spring for the tremolo. And then your bridge will just pull right out. You have the spring there, the spring is hitting this base, and then you have your 2-point that are resting on those pivot points. We're going to remove the spring. This pulls right out. Next step we're going to do is remove these posts. You will need a pliers to catch and take them right out. Now that we have the posts removed, under this metal bar it's flat with the wood. So I'm going to do a small pilot hole just to see where my mark is. Then I'm going to drill for this bottom part of the post bushing. Put that in place, replace this bridge, and the hole in here will be large enough for this top post to be coming through. To install the posts, I'm going to use 2 sizes of drill bits. The easiest way that I found to figure out the size of the drill bits is use my drill index. I'm going to use 1 drill for the upper part, and I just put it into the hole. And then I figured out that size. And then for the base, I put it in to figure out for the other size. So the first step I'm going to do is clamp the guitar to the workbench to hold it in place a little bit. Then I'm going to drill through the hole in this metal bracket and drill slightly into the wooden body. I'm going to remove this bracket and then finish with the larger drill bit for the post stud. I'm going to first drill through the metal bracket and a little bit into the wood. I needed a second clamp to hold the guitar body down. Drill into the metal bridge. And a little bit into the wood. I'm going to do the same here. Now we're going to remove these 4 screws and remove this metal bracket and finish drilling with the second drill bit. Now this bracket just lifts right up. Now that we have these partially drilled, we're going to get the larger drill bit so that we get these brass bushings are going to go, the top of this is going to be flush with the top of this guitar body. So you're going to have to make a measurement and make sure you don't drill through the body and have a hole on the other side of the guitar. Take your time with this. I took the post apart, unscrewed it. I'm going to measure the depth against my drill bit and make a mark with tape so I don't go past and drill too deep into the body. I'm just going to make a mark with the tape so I don't drill too deep into the body. And I'm going to line this up with the existing holes. and just drill in, and be very slow and careful you're not drilling through the back side of the body. And then you can see I'm very close to the tape mark. I had an issue where after I inserted the post inserts, it was still sticking up from the body a little bit. So what I had to do is I had to file the bottom of the post bushing so that it's flush for when you get the bottom part of the bridge and install it, this lays flat, because you want this flat at the bottom here. You don't want this coming up too much. So I had to do a little bit of filing because I didn't want to drill through the back side of the body. So now I'm going to get the lower portion of the post. I'm going to put it into the hole. I'm going to push it in place. I'm going to use a wooden stick to put against, and then a mallet to hit flush. Same thing with this one. Now that we have the inserts in, we're going to screw in the posts. Now we're going to install the bottom part of the bridge. This is going to be your ground wire that's connecting to the bridge, and I cleaned off the paint, so this way it's making a good connection with your ground wire. And it's going to go over the posts. There's the locking mechanism for this bridge. You have to make sure that that's upright. And then you're going to install the 4 screws. Installing these screws, you have 2 short screws and 2 long screws. There is an order to these going into this bridge. This upper area takes the longer screws, this bottom area takes the shorter screws. We're just going to screw it into place. Next, you're going to have to adjust these posts. You're going to use the old pieces. Now, where the threads start, that would be flush with this bracket. So that's all it needs to do, is just be as high as that. These aren't to adjust the height of the strings. That's where the saddles are on the bridge. Next, we're going to install the final part of the bridge. You have these points there. Those are going to hit the posts. The spring has an open end with this cap piece, and the hole that's going to hit the adjuster for the spring tension. You're going to place that in. Place the spring in, hit the posts, and then tighten it up. And then to adjust the intonation and the height of the strings, you're going to use the saddles here. And there's a locking Allen wrench nut on the side that you loosen up. You can adjust them, lock it, string it up, and everything is done then for this guitar. Here's the finished product. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe.